Hey everybody, welcome back to Holler Woodsman channel. I know it's been a little bit here. Been busy as you see. We're in the new Holler Woodsman woodshed. So I think I might have put some pictures up of maybe just the poles. But as you see, it's under roof. And it's what we got for right now. It's, I don't know, let's see here. On the back side here, 7 foot. And then on the front side here, we got 8 foot. And then from wide, it's 12, or no, yes, 12 foot wide. And we're 21 under metal. So there's our metal. I just got done painting ends of the rafters there and the header board just for a little extra security. So I'll get you kind of moved around here. There's kind of a front view of it. I still got to get everything. Oh, sorry, kind of bumpy here. Still got to get everything picked up. I had an extra sheet of metal somehow. So there she is. But me and my grandpa built it. He didn't want to be on camera, so that's why we didn't show any of the building process. But it's just, regular old woodshed. Got the poles, and then we ran the header boards, and then ran the rafters on there, and then put the little purlins up and put the metal on the purlins. So hopefully it's not too windy. I don't know if that was helping. It's super windy. It's getting, well, not super windy. It's pretty windy here. Yeah. So I had them on Facebook Marketplace. There was a guy pretty close, local, I guess you could say, in a way. Had some plastic pallets. I was going to put some plastic pallets down, buy some off him, put them down, but he's sold out for now. So we'll see if he gets some more anytime soon. Or I've got some boards left over from when I did the deck. The Trex boards. And I thought about putting some of them down just to keep the wood up off the ground. I didn't really level the spot. I mean, it was fairly level-ish. So I didn't want, wasn't trying to spend a whole great deal of time and money on it, but just to store some wood. Might park other stuff in here. I don't know, maybe later on down the road, maybe the wagon, for the four-wheeler, the wagon. But I plan on enclosing at least the 3 sides, each left and right side and the back side. See about getting some poplar boards and mill them on my mill, and then kind of do like a board and batten siding thing. I did leave it. I don't think I'm going to do the front. I got some metal we cut to make the roof because they didn't have it at the. I wanted 14-foot metal, and they didn't have any in stock. I would have had to wait like a week and a half or something like that, he said. And I wasn't going to wait a week and a half, and I didn't really want to run somewhere else further away to get some metal. So I just bought 2 8-foot pieces and cut some off. Right, wrong, or otherwise, that's what I did. So, but I want to leave the front open here so I can just take my truck and back my truck up here. And I don't know if you've seen other people do it, like with a dump trailer. Just lift the trailer up just a little bit, let the wood kind of slide to the back, then you can easily stack it. And you don't have to bend over and pick it up off the ground if you dumped it on the ground and stuff. So, I don't know, maybe in the future or something, I could just leave that side open over there. That's kind of east-ish, north-ish side, north that like that way, kind of catty corner from you guys. So I don't know. We'll just do what we always do and just kind of roll with it and do it as we go. Figure out what we need to do and how we do it and everything. So, but I still got to. I'm gonna treat my lumber or my boards and stuff up here for the boring bees don't eat it up. Have to figure out, do some research this winter, find a good product to use to treat the lumber so the boring bees don't just have a heyday at it. But I got a little pile of wood here. I don't know if you guys kind of saw when you be moving around here. I got a little bit of wood to put in it right now. There's some telephone poles, and then if you see right over there, there's a hickory tree down. There's the other. There was a fork. Well, we could just walk over there. Matter of fact, there was. It was a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a month now. There's the one right here. And like I said, that other one's right there. You see it hanging. And there was just a double down there. Yeah, right there you kind of see the stump maybe. Yeah, that's just a stump right there. I cut them off so that way the leaves could suck what little moisture there was out of there. And I also got an oak tree that's underneath this tree that I cut the top out of, let it dry, let the leaves suck it. There's Combine. Somebody going up the road. And but you see there's an oak tree. I don't know if you can see it very well. Yeah, right here. There's an oak tree underneath here that I was waiting to get the woodshed done. And there it is from afar. But waiting for the woodshed to get done so I could just take the logs, take them over there, cut them, split them, put them right in the woodshed. But of course, now we have another tree to do, which is not bad. It's hickory, so it'll be good firewood. Which I've got another tree. Let's see if we can find it here in the camera. Yeah, not this one right here, but that one. That's a dead oak tree. It died earlier this summer. And then there's another, I don't know what it is. Right here you see right there. That blurry spot right behind my finger. It's down kind of down over the hill there. I don't know what exactly it is, but it's dead. The bark's slipping off of it. So we'll see about getting that one brought up here. And then like I've got all that wood up top on the hill. Needs to be brought up. So we'll get this woodshed filled up here over the winter time. The wind blew my metal all over everywhere. Get it kind of halfway straightened back up. That ain't gonna stay there. I'll take it up. I'm gonna take it up, load up the wagon what I can with the little 2x4s that I cut to hold the poles while the poles kind of set, and then some extra lumber and such. So it's good enough for me for a woodshed. Did some looking, just on YouTube. Found other people doing them and just kind of sat down with a notebook and come out here with some stakes. And because originally I was going to make it 8 foot, 8 foot wide and 16 foot long. But then I didn't think I would be, it didn't, when you lay it out on the ground on just, you know, you got some stakes poked in the ground, it don't look that big, but I think it would have been fine too. But bit a little bigger. So, like I said, I don't know, you know, maybe be able to store other stuff in here. I gotta get my fence posts rounded up. I'm just gonna use some T-posts, run them probably just in this section here for now, and then do like 2 sections, maybe this year's wood and then wood for next year, you know, just rotate it back and forth. So, but that's what I've been doing here the last, I don't know, two weeks or so. But days are getting shorter. We've had a couple fires now. It's end of October. I think today's the 29th, I think. I think today's the 29th. So, be winter before we know it. Like I said, we've already had a couple fires going, just little ones. And then I know everybody probably saw the tote back here. Got me a, I don't know if that's going to be like a permanent kind of fixture here with the, but we got a gutter, and then of course you can only buy, I didn't want to buy a third piece of gutter material because we got 21 feet of metal and only 20 feet of gutter because we got 2 10-foot pieces. Oh goodness, 2 10-foot pieces, so we're a little short, but probably work out. But I don't know if I'm going to leave the black flex hose in there, or I don't know if that's where the tote's going to stay, or if I'm going to get some, like, I got some 6x6s that were too short to use for the building, but they would be fine to, you know, lift up on the tote here. Oh, yeah, come from Indianapolis, didn't it? Might edit that out. Yeah, I probably will. Blur it. But had corn syrup in it, so it's safe to, it's food safe or whatever. Probably until, you know, we opened it up and stuck that dirty pipe in there. But well, you put my garden over here. Sorry, stepping on a stick. Put the garden over here. Get this, well, telephone poles, the rest of it there. Get them moved and put the garden over here. So won't have to run the garden hose all the way down here. But yeah, that's it there. On the back side, I did use rafter ties or hurricane ties or something like that. Toe-nailed them on one side and hurricane ties on the other side. And then I got some, I think those are 6-inch lag bolts up there. 4 or 6-inch. I can't remember now. That one's crooked as all get out. Anyway. So, yeah, so have to try to keep you guys tuned in and let you see kind of the process of filling it up. Get you put back down here on the tripod. Oh yeah. But yeah, that's what we've been up to. Like I said, Grandpa didn't want to be on the camera, which, you know, no big deal. But we did get some pictures. I don't know if I might just have to post them. I don't know. I don't have the editing software to do the inserting the pictures and the stuff. So I don't know if I'm ready to jump into that whole task yet or not. That's a whole nother can of worms to get into editing these videos. I'm sure it'd make a better video, but we get the homemade, home style kind of videos here. But and it is 2024, just for future reference. Can't think anything else we've been up to. Oh, yes, I can. It's here in the wagon. I did a couple videos, or a couple pictures, I think, and post. Let's see. I don't think I told you guys. Maybe some people knew. I ain't gonna sit here. I squished the old Timberwolf, the Echo. Make sure you guys can see that. Yeah. I squished the Timberwolf. It's been a while back now. I don't know if that helps. The kids wanted to help paint. But, so what happened with that is I was cutting a tree. It was suspended. It had a big limb on it. The limb was probably about that big around. And it was suspended on the stump side because it was on a bank. And then it went out and that big limb was holding it. I had the Forester bar on there, the 24-inch. And I was just kind of cutting, not quite even halfway through, but I was just marking it, cutting it. And then I had the backhoe. I was going to take the backhoe and just kind of knock it over and then finish cutting it the rest of the way through. Well, I got up about almost to the butt of the log and it pinched the saw. And then as I tried to work the saw out, it knocked it off that big limb and it took that saw and went like this. Then went, eep. So it pulled all the springs out that you saw me replace not too long ago. All the suspension springs though, the ones that was in here and underneath, and it did bust this. There's a piece in here that holds the spring here. I don't know if my lantern's doing much good for you, but the spring goes here, and then there's a little tab that comes off this side up into this. There's like a cup, a pin in a cup, and it busted that off. Well, if you take super glue and baking soda, it does some magic voodoo, and you can like basically fuse plastic back together, and it's harder than the plastic is, I think. But so that's what I did. I figured I didn't got nothing to lose. I wasn't wanting to pay I think it's like $120 for the handle and the gas tank and that, because this part runs all the way back to the gas tank. And I didn't want to pay the $125 for it. And so I figured, well, why not? So it held. Then, since I had done all the suspension springs, I still had all the old ones. I put them in a little box. One of those little DeWalt boxes you get at Home Depot on sale. They're on sale right now, I do believe. But I've got a bunch of saw parts in there. So I figured I didn't have nothing to lose. Why not? So I got it fixed, put the old springs back on there. And while I was at it, I did the flywheel key, where you take the flywheel off, you take the keyway out, you got a new keyway that advances the timing. I think it's 6 degrees. I think it is 6 degrees. It makes it more like the 620, which is the professional model saw. It's got a little bigger carburetor, a little higher, a little different coil, like it's a higher revving coil, I believe. And it's got a double piston ring piston, and this has a single ring. But I did advance the timing on it. 6, like I said, I think it's 6 degrees. It might be 6 though, I believe. And she's going again. And she really eats this time. And while I was at the saw shop, I went ahead and bought a Echo Timberwolf bar. Since I had an adapter, and the adapter used to look, you know, just straight piece. Now it's like, eh. But it didn't bend the bar nuts, or I'm sorry, the bar studs. So she's going again. Then I dyed the plastic. Why not? Still got the muffler opened up. But I did take the air filter system off this one and put it on the 5.9 or the 620. I don't know if I showed y'all the 620. I mean, it's just the regular old 620. Not done anything to it besides put that air filter system on there, the Redbeard Saws air system, which I know some people like them, some people don't. Mine works good, but like I said, there's the Forester bar, and I'm running the adapter on here. And this is the wrap handle. I do like that wrap handle. I might see about trying to get one for the 590, maybe. I don't know. But I did buy a 620 while my 590 was all smashed, and I thought it was going to be just scrap or a part saw. But I resurrected it. I ain't going to let her die that easy. So, and then I do have do a little horse trading with a guy I work with. I did get a Echo 352, a little 35cc saw. And the clutch is on the way for it. I just ordered it yesterday. It just needed a clutch cover on the side here for the tensioner and all that stuff. I ordered that, and then I discovered it needed a clutch. So, clutch is on the way. Then I got a Husqvarna. I know. Husqvarna. It's a 40cc saw. It's I don't remember the number on it, but it needs a jug and piston. I got a jug and piston up there, so that'll be an upcoming video of a jug and piston rebuild of that Husqvarna saw. So it'll be whenever stuff kind of calms down a little bit and I get a chance to go up there and get in the garage and show you guys how to do it. Because I've watched a few videos. There's some videos on it, but you know, I'm gonna do it, try it myself. So, because the 590 will need rebuilt one of these days. It's got some scoring on the piston and the jug a little bit, not much, but a little bit. So it'll probably get a 620 piston in it and jug, 620 piston and jug. So, but yeah. So I got some videos lined up. Hopefully, I know I'm kind of inconsistent about getting videos out to you guys and stuff. Hi. So, but here comes the kids, so, and the Mrs. Woodsman. So we'll cut the video here, and we'll see you guys next time here at the Holler Woodsman channel in the new Holler Woodsman woodshed.